Students in Nashville, Tennessee, the site of a recent horrifying mass school shooting, walked out, rallied, and marched yesterday for stricter gun safety laws, for any gun safety laws. And of course, we are yet again of mass shootings that essentially no other country has. And then we immediately say, some of us say we have to do something, and Republicans block the idea of doing anything. And next thing you know, we've moved on and it's the next mass shooting. A couple of articles to look at. Chalkbeat, Tennessee reports Nashville students rally for tougher gun laws as governor seeks armed guards for every school. Some say arm the teachers, maybe arm the students, right? I mean, how far are we going to go? More than 1,000 Nashville area students walked out of school on Monday, converging outside the Tennessee state capitol to demand stronger gun laws after last week's mass shooting at a small private school in the city. This started at 10:13 a.m. It was a week since Nashville police received that first call about the shooter at the Covenant School. 3 children and 3 adult staff members were killed. We have a little more information about the shooting. The Tennessean reports students demand gun control. Shooter fired 152 rounds in about a 14-minute incident. And of course, that has to have something to do with the guns employed. You're not going to do that with a handgun. And so those who say this has nothing to do with guns, by literal definition, can't possibly be correct. Now, I think it's important to contextualize all of these events. I mean, think of it. A week ago, shooting in Nashville, 6 dead, 3 kids, 3 adults, rallies, marches, demands for gun safety, Republicans saying arm the teachers and put armed guards in school. But meanwhile, in this week, how many mass shootings have there been? How many mass shootings have there been just in the last week? Because yesterday, there was one in Baltimore, and I'm looking at my list here, and of course, it's very hard to keep up because there are so many. Yesterday, a mass shooting in Baltimore, and then also one in Mesa, Arizona. And there was a mass shooting yesterday in Hampton, Virginia. Another one on Sunday in Petersburg, Virginia. The point is, just in the intervening time between the Nashville shooting and today, and we follow all of the lives affected, everything that's taken place, all of the discourse, and discourse may be a bit of a generous term in some of these cases. We follow all of it. There have been so many mass shootings since, most of which you and I haven't heard of unless we went out looking for that information. And so this really is an epidemic. We continue to see one side that says don't do anything about guns. And then we see our side say, hey, listen, there are things we can try. And again, I outlined last week my 10-point plan for things that we could try, but there is an intransigence and a recalcitrance to this discussion, and among half of those who could be part of the solution here. And so it's a great thing what the students in Nashville did, and I continue to hope that we can do something. We can't give up, as I said last week, although it would be logical to think maybe we should. What else can we do? We've tried everything to convince these people that it's worth at least trying some gun safety, but we really can't give up because otherwise people will continue to die. So good for the students in Nashville, Tennessee. And of course, we will follow whether any change does take place.